Hey, what is up, everyone? It's Rich. All right, get ready for 10 minutes with Franklin Booth. This is very exciting. I just shot the Joseph Clement Cole video, so you'll either be seeing one soon or you've already seen it. But I wanted to hit you guys with two of the OG pen and ink just studs of the universe. And Booth and Cole definitely fit that bill. They're really, really good. The stuff is very detailed. It's influential. Now, you may not think that it's influential to things specifically, but it affected artists that affected artists that we're all fans of today. It's like Cole clearly influenced Frazetta and Bernie Wrightson. I saw some Barry Windsor Smith possibly that he might have been a fan. This stuff definitely Bernie Wrightson was a fan of. I'm a big fan of. You know, so this stuff all trickles through our veins. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Each young generation, we're the spawn. We kind of are though, actually. But anyway, so let's get into this. We've only got how long? 10 minutes. You knew that, right? This is crazy. This is really similar though to the line quality that I get in my black drawings. This is really similar rendering style. I don't do as much of the Wrightson kind of old fashioned lines where it looks like scratch board or something like that. I'm more down with this thing. So anyway, but yeah, most of this stuff is illustrations, but I always have gotten the impression that Booth did a lot of personal work too, like these landscapes and stuff like this. Now, it's not to say that these weren't done for work for hire, but he seemed to wander a little bit more. Where like when I was looking at the Joseph Clement Cole stuff, they had a narrative and they felt like that they were possibly done for stories. Like it felt more like that, where sometimes Franklin Booth stuff would not seem to fit that bill, but you never know. I mean, these could be for like Women's Quarterly or something where they just they have some poetry or a story about a farm or something like that, and they used them, or whatever it was. 1910's Better Homes and Garden. This is cool. Almost looks like a face in it. He does great clouds. This is a really, really cool piece. I mean, you've got the Grim Reaper and World War One soldiers. I mean, how can you go wrong, really? But you throw the Grim Reaper in anything, it's better. Grim Reaper, it's win. Uh, Barry Windsor Smith said that he drew a forest one time and he threw in like one skull or like a dead body or something like that. And someone asked him one time, like, why did he do it? And he said, because it'll sell. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but you get the point. But this is, like I said, it's got cool soldiers too, so it's even extra cool. It is really neat though. His control of the line is actually really incredible here because this is a very subtle transition from fairly dark gray to like real dark gray. What he's doing is he's increasing the thickness of the dark lines, and then pulling them closer together. But what ends up happening is it creates an optical illusion that ultimately ends up looking like thin white lines. But it's, I mean, tit for tat. But essentially, it's thicker black lines that are doing it. And Brain asked, he's a patron of mine. What's up, Brain? Asked if I would show how to do this technique with the dots. And I will actually start doing some tutorial videos probably in about 3 weeks. I'm taking 3 weeks to just get back on Blaster Kid and to get a rhythm going. I just finished like 14 months of really, really hard work. I had some stuff that I had been putting off, meaning I have to be prepared for the next 3 months while I'm working on it. So it was just some stuff that I needed to knock out. But yeah, once I have everything locked in my new schedule in place, which it really kind of already is. It's just I'm 3 days into the week, but I'm kicking ass. I've been really, really productive. Yesterday I drew all day, and then Monday I did lessons and reviews. And again, this is more similar to my black drawing things. My black drawings are still up on my Instagram if you want to check out what I'm talking about. It's just under my name, Richard Friend, but you can see like how I render architecture is more like this. But as I move into Blaster Kid, I'm pulling down all the art, and it's my Instagram will only be focused on Blaster Kids, so it'll be kind of the last opportunity to see those there for the time being. But yeah, this is beautiful. The first time I saw Franklin Booth's work, Tom McWeeny, the inker of Joe Madureira, showed it to me. He had a binder with a bunch of photocopies from a book, and Travis was working on X-Men Wildcats, or had done it, or whatever. It was around that time, and not saying that Travis saw that work, to be clear. As far as I know, Travis, I think, probably got the ideas from Bernie Wrightson, and then money, like the calligraphy on like money, like dollar bills, $100 bills, etc. But my point is that Tom showed me this stuff, and I got copies of all of his photocopies. But that to me really planted the seeds, because everyone had Travis mania at that point, and then seeing this, it was like, oh my god, this, and Wrightson and all that. It was an exciting time. But what I've been saying in these more detailed videos, just for people that are excited about this, as anyone is when you discover it, if it hits the right buttons for you, is my advice would be to do some small pieces with less elements, and just get used to doing maybe 4x6 drawings of a singular thing. Try to do a really rendery drawing of a skull, or a piece of armor, or an Indian face, or just something that's like, even if you spend a lot of time on it, you're only going to spend like 10 hours. Because if you create something too complicated, and you don't really understand the technique, probably what's going to happen is you're going to get a third or few hours into it, and you're going to get stuck, or you'll get burned out. It takes a lot of stamina to do stuff like this, and an incredible amount of focus and patience. So they're all skills that you sort of will develop simultaneously attempting them. Like I said, I had 3 black drawings. I said 2, but I had 3. 2 of them took about 200 hours, and one of them took like around 100 hours. And then most of my other ones took anywhere from about 10 to 35 hours. So, that's a big commitment for a single piece, but I'm pretty patient. And also actually suffer from quite a heavy lack of patience too. Sometimes I just want to draw too fast, but with these you know that you can. So this is great. You'll see Frank Cho, not necessarily that he uses all these techniques, but like a little bit of this has like Frank, you'll see in Frank Cho stuff sometimes. This is very, very nice. Man, it's beautiful rendering. I was saying the Franklin Booth videos that I'm actually a big fan of the way that he draws. Not just that it's inked or detailed, but I actually like the drawings themselves. Look cool to me. So sometimes people have real detailed work, but the drawings are kind of like eh. But this is real cool. Pretty wild, right? I remember when Tom showed me this stuff, I was just like, "Oh my god, this is crazy!" Because you think you've seen like detailed stuff, and then you realize that you could just put detail on the whole page. You only have white on the cheek and top of the flugelhorn, or flugelhorn. It's like, oh my god. Another thing I'll generally mention in Booth videos is that he does do actually some terrific color work. So if you look it up, you can actually find some color pieces from him. They're very, very nice. This is great. So we should be getting close to the end of the 10 minutes. Hopefully that was fun for you. And again, if you're a fan of Franklin Booth, I absolutely have at least one, if not two or three, Franklin Booth videos that will be longer. And at least one or two of them will be where we actually look at my books. Okay, so that was the end. Because I own two books of his. I actually think I might have three now. There might have been a third one that I picked up somewhere along the way. I haven't looked at him in a long time. In fact, I said in another video, I shot another video of this too, that I hadn't really looked at Booth stuff since the last time I shot a video of it. So it was a nice excuse to be able to look at the work. So anyway, I'll see you guys probably on Wednesday. I'm shooting this on Wednesday, but I have two of these 10-minute videos done, and then I've also got Super Fun Sunday done. So after Super Fun Sunday, I'll probably come back on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But my goal right now for the next 3 weeks is to work on Blaster Kid, get some stuff over to Kelsey, start showing previews of the Blaster Kid art, like a lot of the design work and stuff that I did before I even started Crystal Planet, and then do like 4 10-minute videos a week, and then Super Fun Sundays. I'll start streaming live probably in about 5 weeks on a regular basis, and then we'll just have a lot of fun leading up to the Blaster Kid launch. My goal right now is to launch the book at the end of July. It's the most realistic because again, I have to sync up with Kelsey's schedule, and I respect the fact that he has a lot of work to do, and so it's all a balancing act. But I will work straight through the book, and then when I finish it, I'm going right into the next book. I'm going to talk to Eric Canetti about fulfillment, and find out how expensive that is, because like Eric, I would prefer to just continue to work on the book than to spend weeks shipping stuff. I don't know what kind of orders I'll get on it, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, you guys have a great day. I will be back very soon, and enjoy all the videos. There's 3 really great videos that are coming your way. So talk to you later. Bye.